What it do, crew? You already know how we do. Today we're gonna make a sweet potato dump cake. This is Plentiful Cuisines coming back to you. My name is T. This is my very first YouTube video, so I really hope you guys enjoy. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Then you want to go ahead and soften your sweet potatoes. I self-peeled them. I know some people peel them before they boil them. It's really up to you. Just make sure they're as soft as possible. And you can either use a stand mixer, a masher, you can use a fork, a whisk, but just try to get these sweet potatoes as soft as possible. And this is what I'm doing here. Now I'm gonna take, I want to say about a cup worth of butter. I did do 2 of 1/3 of milk. I just added a little bit more. I added a couple teaspoons of cinnamon, allspice, and nutmeg. Please get you some vanilla extract. I use French vanilla extract just because it kind of tastes like a cake, and I use maple flavoring because it just kind of reminds me of Christmas time, like praline, caramel, pecans, you know, kind of like a socket to me cake, like these sweet delicious cakes and things that I used to eat as a kid during Christmas time, and that's exactly what I made this cake for. I added a lot of brown sugar to mine, but use brown sugar. One thing I will say, I could have used some white sugar, so make sure you get some white sugar. It could be white granulated, it could be natural sugar. I usually use like a natural coconut sugar. That also works well too. Then I went ahead and blended in my room temperature eggs. I have 3 room temperature eggs. I'm beating them one at a time. The reason why you do this, because you notice every single egg that I beat, it gets fluffier and fluffier, and that's what you want. The lady that I saw make this was on Pinterest, and she said you really want your sweet potato dump cake to taste like ice cream, and that's why I said you should try to get some good vanilla. I use French vanilla, that's because I just like the creamer type of taste, and it worked out really well in this recipe. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my pan. I made sure I washed it out, took a little bit of vegetable oil or a non-stick spray so that my cake doesn't stick to the bottom. I took some melted butter to kind of give it a little bit more of a buttery taste. It felt like it was missing something, so that's why I just did that at the bottom. And now I'm going to take my cake mix and sprinkle on top. Now this is where your crust comes in, okay? And this is why they call it a dump cake. You're gonna go ahead and put your butter, as much butter as you need, on top of your cake. I personally used a cake flour mix, but you can also use Betty Crocker's white cake or yellow cake mix, and it works perfectly fine. I did this at 400 for 50 minutes, and then I took 10 minutes and put it on broil to give it a crust. And there you have it, sweet potato dump cake. This is perfect for any holiday, birthday, get together, gathering. It's so good. I paired this with a vanilla bean ice cream and a little bit of whipped topping and a cinnamon sugar mix. I hope you guys enjoy. It was so good to try out a new recipe for the holidays, and my family enjoyed it. So whenever you get a chance, make one too. I hope y'all enjoy. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye, y'all.